Good morning. It is Monday, the 6th of November. Here's Kramer's Corner with the daily technical update. And as usual, we start with the S&P 500 that has bounced strongly, but is still below this gap area here, 43.75, 4400. It closed below, got rejected there. And what is really interesting is that the RSI also has not broken above 60. So despite having this divergence and a very strong bounce, it still hasn't broken above 60. I will not go full bullish before I see a break above these levels and I see RSI closing above 60. Same picture on the Nasdaq, rejected at first at least, or very close to testing the falling trend line here. The cloud area, which is also a key thing to watch out for, and 100 moving average. Also here we have the RSI is currently still closing below 60 threshold, so that's really something I would look out for here the next couple of days. I will expect a setback. I don't think it will be broken just yet, but let's see what happens. Hang Seng continuing its bounce, also very close, RSI 60 level here at the 18,000 and the 786 retracement. So that seems to be key, but the key resistance is above 18,290. So look out for these levels, but look out for the relative strength index. Same picture here, and I mean, it can't be illustrated more than that. I mean, look at that. RSI moving sideways just below 60. We have the EUROSTOXX 50 can't really get above this 55 moving average. It can't close above it, it seems. And the 4183, which is the 38. To retracement of the entire downtrend. We are above the the falling trend line, but I want to see the other levels being broken. DAX, also same picture, not even touching the 60 threshold, rejected at 15,280. That's the level to look out for on DAX. AX 25, yes, broken the falling trend line, but it's not the strongest one. And I think as we can see, we are very close to break above the 60 threshold here, but I need a close above before I will go bullish. And there are some stronger resistant levels ahead, 744 and 750, especially where we also have the 100 and the 200 moving average coming down. Belgian market, I also here rejected at the RSI 60, at least for now. CAC 40 can't even touch the 55 moving average, and already we are seeing some weakness. I believe we'll see some setback here, but if we break above 7100 and again the RSI should get above the 60 threshold to get any meaningful uptrend. The SMI 20 in Switzerland rejected here at the lower part of the gap area, trying again this morning, but is selling off at the moment. So 10,675 is the other part of the gap area, and that is the one that should be broken for really truly a strong uptrend. Okay, and then we have some movements in the FX market with euro dollar taking off Friday, continuing this morning, testing the 61.8 retracement of the last leg down here. And what we can do, we can just pull it up there and see, okay, where are we? And it is actually the same as the 38 true retracement, just around 107.64. And that will be tested, of course. We have the RSI being bullish now. It closed above 60 Friday, and so there could be more upside potential. But expect a little bit of a setback here before next leg up. That could at least go to 108, but 108, 60, 65 is not unlikely. And if we move this one back to at this level here, well, it's 108.40. So expect a move towards that. The dollar index, we're going to look at that in a minute. But let's move on to cable. That has also had a nice move Friday, continuing this morning towards the 124.45, also above the 60 threshold. I think we will see a move up to 125.46 around that level. Should be expected, where we have the 100 moving average coming down. There's some resistance there. Dollar yen, on the other hand, that has been moving lately. It's really struggling now, and we have seen some setbacks here. And 148.80 is the support level to look out for. If we do get a close below that, well, then there's room down to 147.30 around that level, where we have some support. But I do expect we will see a little bit of a bounce if it's testing 148.80. The euro yen crawling slowly higher. Bullish trend, positive sentiment on the RSI. Not really any strong resistance until around 170. I'm not quite sure we will get there, but at least that's what it's telling us, that there's no resistance until then. That would be a massive move, but I don't think we'll get there. But keep trusting the trend. The trend is up, and that is your friend for now. Aussie yen broken through the 96.80-82 resistance level, likely to test the 2022 peak around 98.55. Do expect a little bit of setback before the next move up, but that's really a key level to look out for. Strong move in dollar Canada. Corrective move, possibly down to test the lower rising trend line here. But if we look at the weekly chart, we can also see what's going on here. Let's just expand it a little bit so we can see some of the lines. What we have seen is that it is actually testing the, hang on a second, dollar Canada. Oh, that's the monthly chart, sorry about that. Here we have the weekly, that's it. Testing, we talked about this Friday that we could actually get a test of the upper falling trend line here, and now we are actually having it. So maybe we'll start moving back into it, but I think we will bounce back later. Moving on to Aussie dollar, and that has been a very strong bounce, and that's partly also why Aussie yen is moving higher. It has reached this 65.20-25 resistance level, and at first I think it would be rejected, but it was after breaking out of this falling wedge-like pattern. But there should be a room up to around 66 level, where we also have the 200 moving average coming down, and then I think it's probably done for now, and we will see another setback. I promised you the dollar index that has a really strong break out of the this range has been trading in for the past couple of weeks, almost a month or so. 105.34 and the 55 moving average broken below 104.40 is the level to look out for. The next one that I think will be tested here in a few days. Very strong support, and the 61.8 retracement. Moving on to commodities and gold as usual. Oops, sorry about that. So trading sideways, hovering around this 1985. We are in for a correction. I still believe we'll see a correction down to around 1950, 1935. That is the level I would look out for. Skipping silver today because not really much to talk about, but we have copper that is continuing slowly crawling higher here. Look out for the RSI, the 60 level. If it does close above, then there's more upside potential. And I do believe we will see a copper move up to around 375. But the really key resistance level, 382, is up here. We also have the 200 moving average coming down. So I don't think that will be broken anytime soon. Moving on to the WTI, still trading sideways around the $81 level. And the 100 moving average, so it's really directionless, or you can say sideways. Will it drop down to test 77.62's key support, or will we have a bounce higher? If we look at the Brent crude oil, more or less the same picture, also trading sideways around the 85, 86, and the 100 moving average here. possibly getting a little bit of bounce. I think we will see a move to the upper side here fairly quickly. All right, and then let's move on and end up with the US 10-year that is at a crossroad, so to speak. There we are. 450, 451, 450, key support. Really something to keep an eye on. It dipped down Friday, but we need a close below, and we need the RSI below 60, or sorry, below 40, of course. If it does break below 40 and closes below 40, we are in a negative sentiment and we are likely to see lower yields. But for now, I think we will see a bounce higher and towards the 475 again. All right, that's all for today. I wish you a happy Monday and happy trading.